Welcome to Programming 2. I'm Steve Wallace and I'll be your instructor. This course uses the Java language and covers all of the information required for you to develop, package, and distribute your programs. This is an upper-level programming course, and a working knowledge of the Java programming language is assumed. We will be using NetBeans as our integrated development environment for the Java language. It may be downloaded for free from the internet. The course is broken up into 6 sessions, and each section will encompass 1 week of the class. Each section will contain a discussion posting, a written homework assignment, programming lab examples and assignments, and various study materials. The study materials will be split up into 2 sections. There are also graded learning and knowledge checks pertaining to the study materials. The objectives of this course will be, for week 1, we'll use the integrated development environment and review the basics of Java. For week 2, we'll demonstrate object-oriented programming concepts and practices. For week 3, we'll apply object-oriented programming knowledge to develop robust class structures. For week 4, we'll use basic file input-output procedures, and we'll get into the concept of recursion. For week 5, we'll deploy graphical user interfaces through a variety of methods and use multi-threading and client-server concepts to expand program performance. And then finally, for week 6, we'll use data structures and implement application package deployment. The requirements and materials for this course are reliable access to a computer with sufficient resources to support the software development environment required for the course, sufficient software installed on your computer to be able to access all relevant documentation, reliable access to the internet, a printer, email, and backup computer access in case of malfunction, and finally, basic computer skills that include, but are not limited to, creating and saving files, uploading files to Blackboard, downloading files and saving them to a computer or an external drive, sending emails, and attaching documents to email messages. Whenever you want to interact directly with me, the best way to contact me is through the course messaging system or directly through email. I do not carry a cell phone, so calling after normal business hours is not an option. This situation also eliminates texting from the equation. However, I have listed my office phone number for you. If you have a question during normal business hours, feel free to call. Course-related questions should remain in the LMS messaging system. While I do check my messages frequently, you can expect up to a 24-hour delay in receiving a response depending on the situation. Please temper your expectations of a reply accordingly. I typically conduct web conference sessions every Tuesday and Wednesday from 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. I'll publish a web link that you can use to join in. These sessions will be a prime time for you to get real-time, face-to-face help with your work. Please contact me at least 24 hours in advance if you would like to schedule an office appointment. Since this is an online class, office appointments will be conducted through web conference links. When scheduling your appointment, please give a list of optional dates and times you are available, as well as a brief description of your questions. I'll choose a compatible time from the list and notify you of my choice via a calendar appointment. The appointment will contain the link to join the web conference. For grading, due to the condensed nature of this course, no late assignments will be accepted. All work must be submitted prior to the due date to receive any credit. Discussion postings will be graded based on content and adherence to the stated formatting requirements. They have a length and a number of required posts and replies. Midweek assignments are typically written assignments and will be graded based on the correctness of the content. Lab assignments will be graded based on the supplied rubric. Knowledge and learning checks will automatically grade based on the correctness of the content. If you have a question on how a given grade was determined, please contact me within 1 week of receiving your graded content, and I'll be happy to discuss it with you. Your grade will be broken up as follows. Learning checks, 10% of your grade. Discussion posts, 15% of your grade. Homework assignments, 15% of your grade. Knowledge checks, 20% of your grade. And your programming lab assignments, 40% of your grade. If at any point you feel like you can't complete all of the work for a given week, remember, lab assignments carry more weight than any other assignment on the